Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming out for another video. I want to do a bit of an update on Exos Heroes here. There was a big update that rolled out today, and with the change came the new Fate Core Iris character, which from what everyone's saying is pretty much going to be breaking the meta when it comes to PvP, which is primarily was the main thing you could do in here once you finished the base content. So we'll definitely be doing a little bit of a summon there for her as we go along here, but there's a few things I wanted to go through here. There is also a new Exos pass that is live. You can see that right over here. It is brand new. I have not picked it up as of now, but if you are one that does this, now is the time to do it, as it literally just kicked off today as the other one ended last week. The next thing here is there is also an event you'll see up here in the top right for collecting medallions. So they did something similar to this last month. It's pretty straightforward. You explore, you fight the golem and all that stuff, and you will get these pieces, these fans, and these fans will be usable in the door to creation, just like before. So if we come in here to door to creation, which I don't fault you, some of this still confuses you as you come in here, but you see right here, bear fan growth, you get experience pieces, and you can also recruit some heroes. So it's fairly straightforward. You see I found 24 so far. Just from running the golem a few times, because I really haven't done my exploration. I usually do that overnight, and this just came out, so I haven't done it yet. So you'll see right here, you get some summons, you can get some experience, but just like any other time, it's really just another currency for you to make some pulls and potentially draw in some units. The next thing that I really want to go through is this. We're going to go over two announcements real quick. So this, you'll see here, Fate Core. You'll see the cumulative pay, which is also back for those that wail a bit on this game. You can do that. The Path of Trials and Yupirs Labyrinth are the two big updates here. I was expecting them to expand the story. The story finishes after Chapter 10. They are coming out with 11 and 12. I thought it was going to come with these, but they did say it would be August. I figured, it's July 30th. Maybe they'd roll it out a minute early, but they didn't. So we're going to have to wait till August for those next two pieces of content to come through. I have to admit, if you've actually played through and paid attention to the story, that I'm a little excited to see what ends up happening to our boy Xeon. So we'll see what happens with that. These two events are straightforward. Some of them are standard, but the Path of Trials is not to be trifled with. Like, you thought you were mid-end game. Some of them are pretty tough from what I'm hearing. I haven't jumped into it myself yet. So to get there, just to give you guys a quick idea, even though the game will show you, you come in here, you'll see right here, I still got a ton of these stars. Guys, I gotta be honest, some of these 3-star things are just a huge pain. And I'm not going to want to do them at all. See right here, most of these are only 1-2 stars. I only got a few that are 3 stars because they just make you use units that you're not going to use, and it can be a bit of a nuisance to actually get through them and 3-star the teams, especially when you don't have them leveled, nor did you plan on leveling them yet. Eventually I'm going to do it. I'll get around to it, I promise. But I want to show you guys Path of Trials. So you'll see right here we got Path of Trials, which is pretty much supposed to be the boss of the round in a more difficult form. You're running through, it's pretty much like you're on hard as you go through this. So I want to show you real quick as we click in here. This is my squad right here. I run around 1.5 power right now, so I'm pretty low. I actually have not, let's see right here, use Xeon's basic attack. I don't even have Xeon on my team. He's not even leveled. Why would I be bringing him back for this? Maybe when I get Fate Core Xeon. I'm not going to do that. It's just a waste of time. Granted, this game really does make you have to use some off-the-cuff characters that you may not normally use in any other scenario. So these first few fights I'm expecting to be fairly simple, but apparently as you get through, it gets a little bit more difficult. So I just wanted to show the first one here. My boy FC Baraka here hits like a truck. One of the other events I'll show you when we get into the Air Forge, they're running a equipment bonus for Iris's weapon, her Fate Core weapon that you can attach onto her. So I definitely recommend going for that if you had the gems to do it. I personally probably not going to try and pull. I don't think it's really particularly worth it. I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things to take that. So we'll see what ends up happening. Alright, let's see. Look at this. Gale is a bit of a tank here. I wiped out everyone around him, but he keeps breaking all my units. You know, see right here, Gale's got a shield up right now. Let's see. Yeah, he's a little bit tanky. A lot more than I actually expected, especially for board 1. Like, you think at board 1 this is going to be fairly straightforward, but he keeps stunning my dudes. My boy Degas over here just keeps getting broken. Yeah, this is a little bit slow. A lot slower than I expected it to be. Alright, so we took out the ad, so hopefully we'll finish off Gale here pretty quickly. I am looking forward to go for these pulls for Iris. If I get her, I'd be pretty happy. The last few weeks have been kind of duds in terms of characters. But I'm expecting the next big update to be pretty decent in terms of pulls too. So the one that brings the actual content upgrade. So we'll see what happens with that. But you see what's nice is you get these passes when you run through this. Nah, we're not going to do this. I'm not going to go straight into the next one. Alright, let's pull out. So this update's pretty sizable. I want to jump into now. Go into the world. We're going to go into the challenge. And I'm going to show you guys Yupirs Labyrinth now. So right now we can move through Path of Trials. Yupirs Labyrinth was huge back when it was initially out. So I was a little disappointed when they pulled like every other person that was playing this game. But they broke it up. The issue that they had with it is they claimed that it was too easy. So let's see what changes they made here. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. I'm pretty sure we just went through this. They're not as easy as you might think. Ari's dungeons, blah, 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 each theme. And then you'll unlock different things. So you can only do it once a day, whereas before you could pretty much blow through it the entire time. So my biggest issue is over here. I need these holy waters, which is why I haven't been able to 6-star anything. The RNG has not been good to me. Labyrinth retains various traces of other adventures. Here you can get tips from others. Alright, so like a lot of towers, you can see the... You can see what other people have done. See? So apparently this one is going to be fire units, but it's not going to suggest fire. So you're going to want to check this. As you come in here, it looks like everyone's warning that the fire boss is going to be... You see that? Look at the zest that you pull from this. Going easy. Need about 1.5 less. Doesn't mean the basic attacks. So I'm assuming you have to fight each one, but we'll go into this one because my team should be right around that 1.5 here recommendation. So let's go ahead. I'll do this offline. So you can see right here, like there's a lot of different things you can pull from these. Some heroic tokens, but the holy water is the clutch thing. I've only found one. Out of all the exploration I've done, I have only found one. So I've been a little bit disappointed and unlucky in that sense that now I have legendary units that are higher levels than my fake cores and all that stuff because I can't bless them. But that's alright. You'll see right here, look at all the zest that you can pull from each section. Each one, with the ultimate pull being one of these holy waters. In this one, you're going to get a Spirit King, which is going to be great for enhancing. You get Moo, which is pretty rare in itself. 200,000 gold. This is kind of weak. Granted, I know gold is a commodity that is a little bit hard to come by. But you're probably going to have to do each of these if you want to get all the zest possible. So definitely take the time to do this. You'll see right here, I have 17 hours to do one battle. So you figure you got 5 of these, 25. It's going to take 25 days to run through this entire thing. So I'll probably start with this one. Alright, let's pull back. And last but not least on this video, I definitely want to get my summons in for our girl Iris. Because she's ready. I'm hoping the last 2 fake her pulls, so Baraka and Ramji, I managed to pull them within the first few summons, so I was very, very fortunate. I had to burn through a ton of zest. I have 9,400 roughly saved up here, so I got a bunch of pulls that I can do. I've been very lucky. Like I haven't spent any money on this game as of now. I know some people have. I don't think the price to what you get is really that great in terms of crystals, so it's kind of disappointing in that sense, but let's go ahead here and let's do some summons. I'm really looking forward to the potential of Iris being a bit of a meta breaker and working her into my PvP team. I know Degas is strong, but like realistically, he'd be the next one I want to pull out of my team. Because, you know, you gotta have all 5 stars. You can't be having them 4 stars in your team. Yorm, blah. Nope. No luck, I was hoping. She's actually not too bad. She's actually really good for a buff. See? She decreases attack of the enemy and also increases your defense, so you do not take a ton of damage. Alright, that's one. Let's see what we get next. So pretty much I have 12 more pulls. I had enough for 13. I pulled one on Door to Creation yesterday just because it was there. And I'm still trying to get Bathory. You get that little skippy skip. Come on. Hello? Yeah, that'd be huge if I pulled her on the second summon. Oh, God. I should have been showing my bit. I have summoned, out of all the 5 stars in this game, this is my 4th Talia. I only have like 6 5 stars. That's it. And if I include all my dupes, I have about 12. Because I have tons of her and tons of the Chiati. And she's not even bad, but like I don't need dupes of her. It's not someone I'm really planning on transcending. So that's a little bit disappointing. I think I've only had one pull where I pulled multiple 5 stars. It's a 28 pity meter, so I need to do 28 max summons to definitively get her. I'm not going to get there today, but I think by the time next week rolls around, I would be able to. The nice thing about this game is they are pretty liberal with their zest, and as they hand it out, like you have a lot of opportunity to earn it every single day. Every single day you get a couple hundred practically if you do everything you need to do, which is great. No dice again. This is just garbage. Like it's 2.7. Ugh, garbage. You know, I do need light base units for some of the raids, but that's not. No one wants that. Well, I am getting a lot of multis of 4 stars. Yeah, we got another one. Heard a little bell there. Does that mean anything? I don't think it does. So, if you guys are in the market for Iris, I definitely recommend that you pull for her. She's definitely the best one this month. Because she's going to be so good. Alright, we'll skip. Give me a little glowy action. Alright. Iris. You're not Iris.
Don't you see my hatred?
You're not Iris at all.
Don't you see my hatred?
Well, it's giving me 5-star units. I actually don't know anything about this one. There's a nuker. Decreases attack by 50%. That's pretty good. Passive. Oh, she got Dragon Knight Blessing. Head Dragon Knight as well. Decrease damage from Raging Breath. That'll be huge for raid. You see some disappointments. I'm not surprised people get disappointed because people want something else. Alright. I mean, I'll take it. It's someone different. It's not Talia. Like, I've even done, like, the Exodian pulls in those guys, and I'm still pulling Talia out of those. Been very unlucky in that sense. What's up, Luke? Luke is a solid tank, by the way. If you're looking for some 4-star tanks, like him, Brook, Degas, and Tantalo, I would definitely recommend any of those, especially for some of those dungeons that only allow 4-star units. Or below, they definitely come in handy. It came in handy for me in the raid, too. The last event that they had. They came in clutch with some of the shield protection between those two. And Brook was definitely an excellent fire breaker for me. I've already pulled like 7 Yaos. Come on. I'll tell you, this one's made me wait the longest out of most of the fake cores. I don't want to pity. Iris, come on.
I will never lose.
This is the other one I get dupes of. I've pulled 3 of her. I've pulled 4 Chiatis. And I've pulled about 4 Talias. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's actually good. She's a very, very good fire nuker. In terms of like AoE and everything. Like 102 damage to all enemies. 178% damage to all enemies. And her passive is pretty good. She's great for the dragon. So she is good, especially for the fire base, especially for the fire dungeons. So I would 10-10 recommend leveling her up. I just don't need another one. I'm definitely going to have to get to the point where I am combining my 5 stars already. The game's like, you can do 2 6 stars to combine them. I'm like, I can't even 6-star 1 unit because I can't find any holy water.
Of course.
This game's teasing me. 5 stars I don't need. 1 new 5-star out of the 3 so far. Like I'm playing Summoner's War back in the day, summoning dupes when I've already got... I barely have any 5 stars at all.
Of course.
Oh, look at this. We'll just do Corgi too while we're at it. We'll have to use some of this mileage when we're done too, before we wrap the video up. I don't have the time to wait for the snap. Yellow gold. Yellow gold.
Well, this was not what I wanted.
Scarlet's not bad either. Her beach thing, like, it's just... I get it. I just don't... I don't understand that, like, why would people be summoning just legendary units? It's such a waste. Yay, they're dressed in beach attire, right? I'm only pulling Iris because she's actually good. I can move her Fade Core onto the other one that I already have leveled too, which will be nice. That's what I'm like actually hoping to do. Come on, baby.
What a stupid
I don't know, guys. It might not happen. 5 more pulls. Gonna go tilt.
It was a great battle.
Fierce is alright. Oh, yes. Come on.
The King's Guard. Such a facade. In many ways.
Really?
Well, No.
Interesting.
Nothing.
Now I have 2 Ramjes. But this is a different one. No, is it the same one? Different skin? The other one got a tiger cat. Yeah, it says Misty Ramsey, right? Hold on. We're going to have to check that out. That's not what I wanted by any means. I saw the other one. I was like, sweet, I got her. And then the game was like, nah. I would have taken almost any other Fate core than Ramsey. Any other one. Oh, that's frustrating. I don't need Misty Ramsey. When you already got him. But I'm definitely going to take it because my Misty Ramsey does not look like that. He's very golden. Let's finish this up and then we'll take a look at that. Because now I am curious. There's so many characters and versions of this game. I do like the Fate Core universe that they have in this with the parallel world and all that stuff. So it's something that I definitely want to like research more. So I can get a better understanding as to like how it's impacting. I'm hoping, like in the grand scheme of things, I would love to see it play into the actual story. Because it really hasn't yet. But I think it's very interesting how like they have the alternate parallel world where like Xeon and Iris just fell in love at like first sight. And Xeon is like this beast knight from some bloodline. Like where's that in this world? Like that just sounds so much more awesome than the Xeon we're dealing with right now, who comes across kind of bratty, but if you play the content, you start to get an understanding of why he is the way he is. Like the dude's got it rough. Or should I say, had it rough growing up and had to make some decisions that made him turn out the way he turned out. And they just withheld so much in the story. I can't wait till they start rolling out the rest of the story. I'm thinking it's going to be in the next week or two, probably 2 weeks. Now we got 2 more. So that must have been my 10th summon. That's why it gave me the faded.
A new companion.
Come on, come on.
Don't over.
Talk about someone from the story that sucks. Metron is up there.
I have only done what I ought to do.
Yeah, no. One more. Come on, give me Iris. Otherwise I'll have to do another summoning video once I aggregate some more zest here. So probably a couple days I'll have another couple thousand. If it's a dupe,
It turned out
it's a
well.
dupe. She was my first.
Where are we going?
That sounds wrong. She was my first summon. She's who I went with the pick. Excellent unit, guys, if you don't have her. But definitely don't need her. I can transcend her. Yay. 2 levels just don't make her break things. I need a 6-star.
I have only done.
Another Yao, because why not? Come on, give me it. One more. This game is like D-Goose. Beast. Alright. Yes, I got 15 more to guarantee that I pull this unit. You receive 1 random fated hero. Reward is given every time mileage is fully charged. So we're going to pull this out. High grade mileage. So for those that don't know, high grade means recruiting any 2-3 star, you can get a reward, blah, 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 blah. So we'll pull that. Definitely have to give this more chances and try and pull her. So you'll see all this right here. Here's a bunch of 3-star units. Here's a 4-star unit. I need that high mileage. I'm gonna get to these. Let's see what we get. Someone new?
Time to pray to God.
You meet him at the
I'll
end.
give you time to
No
pray.
spoilers though. I heard he's not too bad. There you go. Sweet. A new 5-star.
Do it.
They literally gave her for free.
You get your face out.
Another Bernadette. I'm definitely going to be paying a visit to the door to creation. Let's receive these. These are all from the dailies. See, already got some of that. So let's. All right, I want to go take a look real quick before we sign off here.
Nothing personal. I'm just doing my
Just here, like, look at this. 1, 2. 1, 2. I got rid of 2 of each of them. 1 of each of them. Look, more Giotti's. 2 bandages. Doing the door to creation. So he's not Misty Ramsey. This is Misty Ramsey.
How much more blood? But I can't stop.
So I'm really confused now.
I'm so
Is it
sorry.
just a different skin?
I can't stop.
What? Yo, I'm telling you, like... This fake core shit be like confusing. Like I don't get it. Like they're clearly like 2 different like characters in terms of their fake core.
Well,
Which means the perks that the fake core gives are going to be a little bit different.
It's nothing. I survived.
See how
again.
more elegant this one is?
But
Got
the
the little
cost
tiger
of
cat.
others.
This one's like, nah, I got the
I'm so sorry.
snowball.
I can't stop.
Snow White. No matter how much I read up on like fake cores and things like that, like like he is really good for PvP, as you see by the comments here. Like his Nullify Heal, he's the only one in the game, I believe, still that's able to do that. Yeah, he got both of his SCs, so he's got 2 fake cores. And now I got both of them. So this one was probably out before. That's his black fake core, and no, they're both black. They just came out differently. This one was a banner. The other one was probably already in the game. Support Magical Light. Yeah, see, this one's nature as well, versus the other one being light. Alright, sorry, I digressed a little bit there with my curiosity. Okay, so this is the most recent update. I'll let you guys know we'll do another quick summary video as I get more zest from the Exos pass and some other things that are going on in the game. Hopefully you guys get lucky and puller. If you are not summoning, I definitely recommend you do, if you can. Unless there's someone else you're specifically waiting on. If you can pull somebody, Iris will definitely be one to jump into and go after. Her skills are going to definitely make a big difference when it comes to the meta with what she brings to the table. This is huge right here. Like that's just intense, especially with all the Dragon Blood and stuff that's going on in the meta right now, which I think is one of the reasons she's coming out. But alright, we're going to sign off there. Thanks for checking me out. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the video, comment below. I definitely I'm looking for some comments. I haven't gotten any yet as we've just started out, but I'm looking forward to interacting with everybody that watches this. And also, check me out on Twitch. I've recently been streaming Rust, but I'm definitely going to be streaming some gacha games, and I definitely stream some Call of Duties. You can check out the other video on the channel. I'm just at twitch.tv/StakeGames. You can find me over there. And I look forward to talking with you guys. All right, take care.